Hold on a second, my camera's being all funky. Oh, hello and good morning everybody. I look like hot garbage, but how's everybody doing? We are going to be streaming some art stuff today. So welcome to anyone that is joining in. So let me get my iPad all set up. Hello Sin, how are you? Are you doing this fine morning? I'm assuming it's morning by you guys. For me, it's bright and early. I don't want to be awake right now. We'll be streaming for a good couple hours, and then I gotta bolt to head to skate lessons, but it's still enough time for us to do some art stuff. Oh, you know what? I did say I would try to finish up somebody's piece, and then I really gotta start working on a board of art things that I am like working on. I'm mega behind. Let me just get this thing going. And I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Sin. It's been a very, I don't know. Tired is the way to describe it, but here I am. But you got any plans for the weekend? My plan for the weekend is today I'm, like I said, skate lessons, and that's about it. I gotta finish up the video I was supposed to post yesterday just because of my laptop charger being dead, so it should be coming in today, and that should be posted later. Okay. I don't know what's going on. And then I'm gonna hope and pray that, like, my thing doesn't disconnect from here. Because it does that sometimes. I did not want that. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I just gotta get my... I'd say today's a little busier than tomorrow. Tomorrow I think it's just gonna be dedicated to mostly streaming different things, but in the morning will definitely be some art stuff. Okay, let's try to mirror this. Please work. Okay, let me... I'm actually going to cry. We'll try this one more time. Now we may have to restart my iPad. This is not the way I wanted to... Oh, whoopsie. Just not the way I wanted to start this morning, was trying to troubleshoot my computer. Or not my computer, my iPad. I don't really know if it's my device or if it's the... Okay. I'll have to restart my computer, but... Sorry, restart my iPad. An iPad's a computer, just in tablet form. If you want to get technical. And then since you guys really like Murder Drones a lot, I will probably start binge watching that soon, because it looks like a good show, considering it's from the same company as Glitch Productions. Oh, let's turn my iPad back on. Man, I'm just vibing to this music. That's what I wanted. Was like, I don't know, it seemed like very much a vibe today. With the acoustic music. Let's see if I can try to find alternative music. I know nothing about any of these songs. Yeah, we're not here to watch me dance. Yes, now it works. 5404. Okay, let's hope it doesn't disconnect, because it loves to do that. My favorite episode, my favorite Murder Drone episode is episode 5. Okay, noted. Was it, Okay, this music is really bothering me. Well, I'll keep that noted when I binge watch all of it. How long are the episodes? Bear with me a second. Here we go. Oh, what is it? Murder drones. Murder drones. By glitch. Oh, they're only like 20 or it's like 20 minutes-ish. I am quite interested. Okay. So, one of my viewers plays Animal Jam, and so they've been requesting me for like the millionth time to draw their character. Just gonna shove the reference over there. But I did actually start working on it. I just haven't gotten around to finishing it. I just wanted to show the sketch part for the thumbnail for today, just because I am technically working on this. I kept getting art block on this piece, honestly. I didn't really know like what to draw for it. But I wanted to draw their character like if they were sleeping on a cloud, because that's like the vibe I was getting. I think the only thing I really like about this hat or this piece right now is the hat and the wings. Honestly, I may go into Animal Jam and try to get to the, what do you call it? Go in and just look at the wings for reference, because I couldn't get that down. I was a little sad about that. But, the voice acting and animation are amazing. Okay. Yeah, I noticed that, at least with the Amazing Digital Circus, that the first couple episodes were a little rough. I say rough, like, they still look good. It's something I couldn't do. But it's still... like, you could tell that the animation gets better later on, so I wonder if that's the case with the murder drones. But just even the models themselves look really good. At some point I'll end up drawing up a couple of them. It's probably a bad idea to make this purple in the background. Also purple! Disclaimer, I am not a great artist. I'm still figuring out, and I'm on my artist journey. Just to throw that out there, because... one person on TikTok decided to trash me for my art, saying, "Were you born post-TikTok existing?" And I was like, no. I was actually on TikTok before TikTok was TikTok. Called Musical.ly. Fun fact for anybody who cares. This is a nice song. I sure hope that looks like the hat. But yeah, definitely I'll have to give that a watch. Okay. Nope. Yeah, one thing I find is that my sketching seems to be okay, but then the moment I start doing line art... No, I'm sorry. I think my sketching's like hit or miss. I just start praying to like the art gods that things will turn out better. But art is a journey. Just keep on doing your thing, and someday you'll improve. There we go. That's a cute little hat. I'm kind of sad. Can I shrink this a little bit? No, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it big. It's fine. I also don't know what's going on at like the front of the hat. The hat's... oh, it's also a little more rounded up here. I should have looked at this art a little better. It's fine. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of brushes I like, because I really want to go for more of a doodle vibe. Like, I love doodling. You guys couldn't tell based on my... like... I also realized I messed up on my, that beginning thing that I did, which was the starting soon clip at the beginning of my stream. Turned out it's supposed to be starting soon, and I can't read. I was looking at other references for that, like to see like what people were putting, and I thought it said start streaming soon, which I mean is still applicable. I have to go back and change that at some point, but that is okay. I was just testing it out to see if I liked it, but I think it's cute. I was using, like, this, which was the default, and I didn't like that. So just some random behind-the-scenes stuff, but I can proudly say that I did animate that myself. I'm not really an animator, but... Also, Sin, just a quick question if you're still on here. What kind of... You said that you played Minecraft on Xbox. What kind of what version of Minecraft is that? Is that Java or Bedrock? I have both on PC. I just haven't done anything with it. Or not in recent years, so it's just more out of curiosity. Okay, let's just start erasing you. You know, I think I'm gonna leave it. So one thing I'll do is I will go in and I will like color drop, but then I find that anytime I color drop that the color's not as saturated as I want it to be. So I'll go in and actually like make it more saturated. Oh, it's already as saturated as it's gonna get. Like I want it as bright as possible is kind of my thing. Bedrock, okay. Just because I'm looking into the whole Minecraft thing to see if there's a way for all of us to be able to play. I just don't know anything about that. Okay, we're just gonna color this in. Because I ain't got time to start closing off things and stuff. I just didn't want to get rid of the ears because I like them too much. I was gonna say, this song really reminds me of that one thing from Twilight, which is Wild. Twilight the movie. I haven't really seen the movies. So pardon me for being uneducated. Is anybody familiar with the Monster High dolls out there? I found one doll which I thought was really cool and I want to get. So there's a horror movie character that they made. I think it's more of a collector doll called Megan. So there is a serial killer android doll. Let me see if I can share that. And it's called Megan. My job calls me Mithrigan because technically the E in her name is a 3, so Mithrigan. And it just kind of stuck. I also think I'm an android sometimes, which is wild. So, bear with me a second. So yeah, so they got her, and I love her. I was actually, we'll see if I get time this year, but I would love to dress up as her. And I have a sewing pattern that's similar to her getup. I just don't know how I feel about, or I still gotta work out the kinks, but I have her wig and everything. I've been planning this since her first movie came out, but her second one came out. But they have a Monster High doll that I'm like begging my mom to get me. I could totally buy it, but she's so cute. And what's cool is that her face actually is, you know, her face, and you can actually take it off and it reveals her head inside stuff, like her inner parts, because she goes crazy part of the movie. Yeah, like there's her little head plate. She does freak me out a little bit with this form, so I'm probably not gonna take that off, but I love her. She's great. I don't get what the purpose of the spider whatever this is, but just wanted to talk to somebody about that because I love me some Monster High. And what's weird is I really wish I was into it as a kid because I loved the movies. I just never got into the dolls. I was more of like a Bratz or a Barbie girl. Ironically, I didn't really collect Barbie dolls either. I really collected more of the Bratz dolls as a younger kid. And then kind of going into like my preteens and my teen years, I was collecting Ever After High and what's the other one? I think it was just Ever After High dolls because I loved that. And so, and then I think in like 2019 it was me collecting Rainbow High dolls. I have so many of them. I don't know, they've like gone through like a rebrand with like the whole slime stuff, so I'm a little sad about that, but hello Bean, how are you? I'm working on your character. Doing my best to get this done today. I'm doing a version with and without the like the accessories for fun. Same, but I liked Lego. Lego's fun. My brother used to play with those all the time. So he used to get like all these different kits, but all he wanted were the little Lego guys. And he would never build anything with them. And so my mom used to get mad at him that she was buying like $200 kits just for him to get the little Lego guys. I know probably would have been cheaper in the long term for him to like go online and buy them, but I mean, he was a kid, so. But yeah, no, he's a interesting kid. But anyways, I used to build it for him. Or build like the little sets for him. Of course, they wouldn't last, but that's okay. Hi, I'm good. It looks good so far. My brother plays at Legos. That's cute. So I babysit this girl. She's actually out in Korea right now. She, I think, turns 6 in about 3 days. And, but anyways, she's really into Lego, so I'll sometimes build her Lego stuff. She really likes, what do you call it? Lego things. He has a whole Lego empire. Mood. And now I like Lego sets. My boyfriend got me a flower Lego set for, I don't know, one of these holidays. I keep getting things. So what I'll do for gifts with my boyfriend is we'll just kind of give ours, like, tell each other like what we want. And then we'll just buy it for the other person. Just to make it easier. Because I've gotten gifts from my boyfriend's side of the family for relatives. I'm getting candles, lotions. I'm like, I can't have candles where I live. And I'm not really a big lotion person that smell nice. Like, I don't know, it's weird. So they just sit there, because I don't want to get rid of it. I feel bad about that. But anyways, he got me a Lego set, and I have, like, 3 I haven't done. Because what's that? Make you a little brighter. But I love me some Legoing. What is going on? That is not the color I selected. Don't you just love it when colors are selecting that you didn't tell it to? There we go. Well, Bean, how's your day going? Doing anything fun today? I'm off to skate lesson. Somebody remind me at some point to post my ice skating video of me doing our summer performance. I'm not great at it. My boyfriend actually does a whole lot better. But that's okay. They actually wanted to move him up in a class, and he's like, no, I'm gonna stay with Megan. So, like, I appreciate you. Well, that and partially the fact that the upper level class is earlier in the morning, and he doesn't like to get up on weekends. I don't even know what time he got it or stayed up till last night. He's been into, like, these simulator games where you, like, there's a space simulator where you're, like, he calls it space trucking, and he's got, like, this whole contraption with, like, I don't know what you call them, like, stick shifts and stuff like that. Like, it's this whole little thing, which I'm like, you do you, dude. You do you. Okay, this is cute. I don't know what's going on up here with the hat. This is cute. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that for now. My other problem is indeed your collar. I'll figure out how to stick your collar in here. Because I'm not sure. Are these supposed to be boots or gloves? I don't understand. We're just gonna keep sketching stuff in since I do have a sketch. Also, I'm gonna hop into Animal Jam for 2 seconds to take a look at the wings because I couldn't figure out the shape. Or what are these things called? Galaxy Wings, Animal Jam. Okay, I found them. Okay, so what I learned is I need to redo some of the shape of this. Also, good morning, Sam. How are you? Welcome, welcome. How are you this morning? Working on this, and once I finish up this piece, we'll get back to my fine man over here that I can't draw for the life of me that we will finish at some point. Are you excited for your convention that you are heading off to today? I would kill to go to another convention. Just need time to go. Plus, we're not really doing anything this summer, which I'm a little bummed about. Where was that reference piece? Can you make Bean moderator and hi Bean? I will make you a moderator for right now. Add as moderator. Please don't abuse the power. I will say I do like seeing the blue, the sea of blue. Okay, where is my reference picture? I just had it up. Now I'm sad. Galaxy. Galaxy wings. Okay, I'm just gonna put this over here. Okay. People post strange pictures on the internet. Are these the same wings? These are not the same wings that they have. Okay. Wings in Animal Jam. Bear with me a second, because... What is the name of your wings so I can have a reference picture? I'm trying to see what the... I thought I had them, and I lied. They kind of look like bat wings. Oh. Are they blackout wings? Yes, they are blackout wings. Okay, I found them. It's because your little doohickey ear thing is blocking it for me. Your little ear thing is blocking. And the collar, too. Just trying to get the shape of stuff. I just lost my reference. Okay. Or maybe I move it up a little bit. Maybe that's the problem. Also, how did you end up with 2 tails? How do I get 2 tails? Is this another skin you gotta... or another outfit you gotta have? Okay, well... This is a cute song. Okay, let's start... I keep trying to procrastinate on the wings. That's the part I'm, like, scared of the most. I don't know why. It's a tail item called double tail. Okay. Also, are these boots? These are, like, they look more like gloves. They look kind of cool. I want gloves in my next life. Okay. I don't really know how I'm gonna draw the boots. I'm an Animal Jammer right now. Hey, let's go! I was gonna hop on for a second to get the reference picture, but I don't need it. I found it. There are fairy wings? There's no... I'm sorry, I got a quick little tangent about something, because this is wild. So I just found out that people are apparently selling these things in Animal Jam, like, for actual money. Let's go. I'm curious. Animal Jam. I want to see, like, what the most expensive thing you can get is in Animal Jam. Best match. I'd hate to know what used is. I never thought that you could... Rare Animal Jam. Honestly, I thought they'd be charging more. Not gonna lie. Oh, $100. Here we go. Raccoon tail, $99. Hello, Rye. How are you? I'm about to jump into the whole art stuff. I'm just seeing what people are doing, like selling off of stuff. Also, you do Minecraft on Sundays? Somebody was asking me if I was gonna play Minecraft. I was like, I can give it a try. But how are you doing, Rai? How is everything? I am just vibing over here. I'm not really sure how to make it. I've been doing good, been working LOLs. Fair enough. Fair enough, I feel you. I feel you, that's me with my day job, I guess. But yeah, definitely feel you. I do play Minecraft on Sundays. Coolio, I will do my best to hop on for a little bit and just watch you play. Do you do Java or Bedrock? So I've had Minecraft since 2013, and that was before Microsoft bought them. And so now I have both Java and Bedrock, at least on PC, for free. At least from what I recall, just because Minecraft was splitting it off. But definitely some cool stuff. I honestly don't know the differences between the two, why they wouldn't just kind of consolidate down to just Bedrock, or why they have to have Java. I know none of that. I'm not really a connoisseur for that sort of stuff. Let's make you more saturated. But that's cool. I also don't know how I feel about this song. I'm just gonna keep it for now, I guess. I'm trying to move to Java. Bedrock is the only one that works for me. I see. I'm curious now. Hold up. Different. Oh. Differences. Yeah, I've been playing since 2013 too. Let's go. Differences between Bedrock and Java. Bedrock is mostly the same as Java. There's still differences. Instances. Bedrock doesn't have updated combat system. Redstone works very differently. Oh. Java Edition allows custom content and modding, while Bedrock has more official features. Okay, that makes more sense. And I believe Java is only on PC as well. Which makes sense. It's kind of hard for you to customize stuff on Xbox and iPad and Switch and whatever version that they actually have for the I don't know. I'm blanking out. It's early morning, at least for me it is. I have no idea how this is gonna come out. Java's PC only, okay. That makes sense, but yeah, I'm sure there's a way for you to mod Bedrock. Bedrock, however, shines in platform play. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure it'd be a pain in the butt to try to get Java put onto other platforms. So I have no idea how this is gonna come out this boot. It is certainly a boot. Looks like she's got a cast going on. Can you make Raya moderator? Sure. Why not? I'm just doing it for right now just because I like to see the sea of blue people. Give me 1 second to pop in. Hello! Here's my cat. Oh. I was pretty sure he was in the bedroom, but my boyfriend must have let him out. Who knows? We've been doing this whole thing where everybody's just moderators for now. There you go. You should see blue. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna own this for now. Cat. And he's gone. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why he does that. He'll come up here, sit there for 2 seconds, and then just leave. What kind of brushes do you use in Procreate? If you're still here, right? I'm still trying to figure out like what works for me in terms of, what do you call it? In terms of brushes. And I've had to make my own custom ones. I'm not a huge fan of actually having to pay for brushes. Goodbye, Bean! I plan to have your thing done today for funsies. It should be done soon. I'll post it at some point. I'm so behind on posting art things. So behind. But have a good rest of your day, Cat. Excited to see how it comes out. Looks so cute so far. I'm glad you like it. Goodbye. Let me just type that out. I use Studio Pen for outlining. I think that's the one I use. Yeah, I use that for line art sometimes. This is a weird looking one. But I don't know what's about it, and I don't know if I gotta play with it, but I don't like... I don't know, maybe it's me. I think the one I'm using is a modified version of that for my thicker line art. I sketch using the 6B pencil. So I call it my sketching pen, and it's actually the studio line art pen just without the stability on. Just because back when I was growing up, I always saw artists doing stuff like that where they were using this to sketch, and it's just something I liked, so that's what I use. Yeah, my boyfriend, he prefers to use the pencil, so I don't know what the deal is, but it does feel more traditional. I don't know. Can I make myself a moderator? Oh, I can only go to my channel, which is stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the, I think it's hit or miss. I'm still figuring out like what I like. I would like to do more of a doodle thing. And I do have the dry ink line art that I really like. It makes me think like you're outlining with a crayon. And I've done some things with that. Like this was cute. I really like that. This was a fun little thing I did. And that was using that pen. Excuse all my weird art stuff. Do I have it on Wibble? The look of the pencil on digital is soothing to me. Fair enough. Do you use some kind of thing on your screen? So I have this thing. It's similar to Paperlike, I think is the brand, where it's like you put a screen protector on your screen, and what it does, it's supposed to, at least this one specifically, supposed to make it feel like you're drawing on paper. And I did that. I just find that I keep wearing down my Apple pencil tips because I draw a little aggressively. Where is the art stuff? Where is Wibble? Oh, here we go. Is he drawn with this? No. Yeah, he was drawn with it. I don't know. It definitely gives me like a... Just gives me like that color pencil vibe. Oh no, my art disappeared. Okay, please give me a second while I try to troubleshoot this. It's been disconnecting for some reason. I'm gonna have to figure out a better way to do this. I want that so badly. I just have a regular screen protector. I got mine off Amazon for like $6. I didn't go with the Paperlike one because that was too expensive for me. I wasn't gonna... I don't know. And this, I've had my iPad with this on it since like January and it's been working just fine. I do probably want to. What are you doing? Okay, cat just went down. But yeah, you can find dupes on Amazon. Okay, give me 1 second as I have to reset my iPad. I say reset, just restart it. I do have a capture card that I was using for something else, and maybe that's what I gotta do for this. See, I gotta Honestly, I don't even know if my computer's the problem or if it's the iPad. It might be something I need to play with it. Okay. iPad is back up. Can you not eat my cords, man? What's your favorite Huntrix and Saja Boy member, Rai? Have you seen that movie? Take your time, we'll be here. We'll be here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna share my screen, but I can't do that yet. Yeah, I gotta troubleshoot this because this has been happening way too much during my streams where it's just crapping out on me. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that interruption. And I'm just vibing with EDM music today. Okay. I'm not entirely sold on the boot yet, but I will go in and do something with that at some point. Huntrix, Mira, Saja Boy, I'd say Mystery. Not too sure. I don't like Mystery. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know. I really do like Mira. I'm not Mira. I like all of them. I'm more of a Zoe kind of girly. Now, my all-time favorite character is gotta be the cat from the blue cat with the little bird. I think they're definitely my favorite character. They're just too funny. I'm kind of glad that they didn't disappear. Like, what's his name? Genu did. Which, justice for Genu. Rest in peace, my man. I don't know what's going with the body, or the body looks a little out of whack, but I'm gonna try to fix this. Okay. Well, I added something. I don't know, Waylight. Abby's pretty fine. Yeah, I kind of wish that they made that into a series instead of just a movie. Do you plan to do Mira and Mystery Huntrix and Saja fan art soon, Rai? Yes, I would love to see that from you. I would love to see that. Sorry, I will stop being a weirdo. Okay, okay, studio. I was gonna say, my biggest ick about some artists is that if you follow tutorials and the tutorials, I'm talking about for like Procreate and probably other art programs, is they're like, well, you can only achieve this look if you buy all my brushes, and it's like, that's great and all, but and then they charge like an arm and a leg for them to gatekeep it, and that's definitely an ick I got. I hate it. I hate it. Also, it's hot in here. Soon, maybe soon, kind of have to have fan art on a pause. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I think I've been doing just strictly fan art for the most part because I need practice, and so kind of doing this gives me practice of drawing people. So at least you guys have an idea of like who these people are. But technically your animations you've been doing are fan art. Clearly the best song is Soda Pop. Any other answer is wrong. Man, this is a nice song. Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out, see if there's a way for me to get my capture card to do this so we don't have to worry about my technical difficulties anymore, because it's been causing me some mental anguish. What is this song called? This reminds me of something I'd hear off American Idol. If I knew where that tab was. Yes, the animations are fan art. Mostly the focus, biggest focus in my schedule. Fair enough. You know, I would love to see fan art or of something. Of, I don't know, I just love yours and Dop's art style. I think you said on stream one time that, like, you were just kind of gifted at doing hands, and I was like, must be nice. That'll be me someday. So, like, what are you talking about? I've always been good at hands. Just go back into, like, my old art drawings from, like, earlier this year, and then just replace all my hands and be like, what do you mean? I was always this good. Oh, whoopsie. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Big ol' sidetrack. Golden's a good song. I would rank that one number 2 for my favorites. That one's just... like, I don't know. That one's just been stuck in my head. So, I really like that song too. I don't think of... but, sorry. Soda Pop for me is like, that's a song I would listen to with or without that movie. I think that's actually what got me into watching the movie, was the Soda Pop. I was like, I saw the trailer and I thought it was going to be a series, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll watch it at some point. I like watching animated movies, and little did I know that it was going to be a banger. The way I drew hands before literally just paused. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I just kind of do nubs for now, like Powerpuff Girl style. And that works for me. I'm trying to learn how to do chibi hands for now, so at least I can try to do the chibi style for now and then work my way up to that. I think that'll kind of help me. Literally no idea, though, how well that would end up working for me. Who knows, but I got a dream. Okay, I'm trying to... it's not what I wanted. This is a very cute song. Fun fact, Dop and I reflect each other's art style unintentionally. That's funny. I don't really know what I want my art style to be. I just want like a cute thing. Probably shooting more for chibi for right now. I would like to do like these really like pretty pieces that like I saw in like the 2010s, like that anime art style. But I'm like, it kind of goes hand in hand with some anime stuff. So I mean, I'm doing my best to like try to draw anime girls. She's one of my favorites that I successfully did. Fortunately, it is a half body because I don't know how to draw female bodies yet, but we're getting there. I think for right now, I'm just going to stick with like here up for now, just to make that easier for me. And I'll just work my way to how I want to do stuff. But no, that's really cool. What about V? I'm not familiar with their art style. I know that they did stream and I hopped on for a couple minutes. Forgot what they were streaming, but their stuff was pretty cool. And it's probably the best that these wings are gonna get. Okay, we're just gonna duplicate this because why put in the extra effort? You know, I really like your guys' art stuff. Okay, I'm gonna take a really dark gray. But not too dark that you can't see it. Reference layer. What's funny is I know how to use this art program, I just don't know how to do anything with it on the wall. Okay. Reference layer. Also, I like this song. This song is very uplifting. You'll get there, just keep practicing. Yep, that's my goal. I think I've mentioned before that my motivation for keeping to go on is just, I'm like, my idea, and that's probably what I'd recommend to other artists or whatever, is, you know, do what you can now, try to get all your ideas down on paper, and then later in the future when you're actually better, that you can just recreate them. And that's kind of my goal, is that, you know, I just want to get all my ideas down, you know, do the best I can, and then we'll do stuff. Okay, I don't know what's going on. But one thing I'm also trying to do is, what do you call it? Just practice all sorts of art styles now, because I don't want to, like, so like I heard that there are people that will really focus on doing like a lot of anime girls, but then you give them like big macho men and they suck. I don't want to draw big macho men. Like, I'm thinking of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't care to draw anything like that, but I would like to draw anime dudes. And I am not the greatest at it, but I just kind of want to get like the variety now instead of just sticking with one thing. Hence why I do animals apparently, and whatever. It's just, it kind of broadens your horizon. I'd also like to try some landscape painting stuff on Procreate, and then hopefully that'll translate to Canvas. I just don't want to ruin canvases. At least with Procreate, at least you can get your practice stuff in. V's art is more of a realism side of cartoon animation. Got the cartoony, and I got a mixture of cartoony anime. Nice, okay. There's realism inside cartoon? Realism, cartoon style. Hello Zoe, how are you? Or, yeah, hello Zoe, how are you? My brain's just dying. Wait, Rye, do you play Animal Jam? I haven't played it. When I was younger, yeah. What's funny is I actually never played Animal Jam. I didn't realize, so I knew that the game's been around forever, and I knew it was a thing when I was a kid, but my go-to games were like Club Penguin and Webkins. Like, that's just what I played, for anybody that may or may not be familiar with that. Webkins, I think, is still around, and I heard it was making a resurgence and still has a community, which is wild to me. Like, that game's been dead forever. Zoe Bread? The Rye has put... Oh, you're gonna get a kick out of this. I thought of you yesterday, Rye. Oh, I see what you mean by realistic cartoon. I'm sorry, I had to Google that for some reason. I swear I'm not that dense. They have bread things in Animal Jam. I'm not really an Animal Jam player. Yesterday was like the first time I actually got to play in it. Club Penguin and Webkins? I'm so happy I finally met somebody that actually knows what I'm talking about. Most people I know just never played it, and I'm very sad. That makes me happy. Animal Jam. But if you ever feel like joining in for fun, they have this whole, like, thing. Give me 1 second to share my screen. So yeah, they have, like, bread armor loaf that I saw they had. Then I saw that they, I don't know if I saw the bread hat. I don't think I saw that either. They also had these, I think I saw this, the bread armor. And good morning. Yeah, that was me when I first started the stream. I was awake for maybe like 30 minutes before. They have the bread helmet. I believe they had shoes. Shoes. Okay, I guess not. But you have cat with bread. But those two games were my jam. I got home after I got home from school when I was a kiddo. Oh, that's so funny. That was me too. My mom actually used to play Club Penguin with me, and not like, I know that some adults were playing on there. Same thing with Roblox. A lot of adults play. Some adults have ulterior motives, but my mom was just on there. Her favorite game was the pizza making game, and we'll talk about that sometimes, and it makes me happy. Bread in Animal Jam. Yeah, I saw it last night. So they're doing a thing called the Summer Carnival where you play a bunch of carnival games and then you can get these prizes with these tickets that you win. And they have like a bunch of bread things. And I thought that was funny. But my first Webkins, let me see if I can share my screen in a second. I've gotten rid of most of mine, but I still got my Webkin stuffed animals. My favorite one was the peppermint doggo. Let's go! Let me see if I can find it. This is my first Webkins. Oh my goodness, it's selling for pretty cheap. This was my first Webkins. It wasn't that one specifically, but it was this one, I think. And I still have this one. I got rid of most of mine because I had hundreds of the plushies. I literally begged my mom to like auction in a lot for a bunch of stuff, a bunch of these Webkins for me and my mom, or for me and my brother without the tags, because we loved playing with them. It was so bad. I loved him so much that this goes back in the day. My favorite one was, it was like this, tie-dye dog. Oh. Tie-dye dog. Pretend I can type. Web. Yeah, this one was my favorite. I love this one so much. How much is this one going for? $181. Not bad. I was expecting it to be more. Zoe, it's crazy that you joined when you did. I literally just started to draw Ren. What skin you play in Club Penguin? We went to the Oregon coast and it was fun. Then we took a long drive back to our house. I think it was over 8 hours. Yo, that's crazy. Hello, Zoe. Oh yeah, back to my YouTube stuff. I wonder what that's about with Abby Lee Miller. Nope, I do not want those videos. Like, literally my oldest videos are me doing skits with Webkins here, which we can't really hear the audio because it was done on a webcam, and webcam audio is pretty garbage back in 2009. I also liked Build-A-Bears. This one, I don't know if I still have that one, but... did I get rid of some of them? Okay, well I had other ones that I guess I must have taken down, but yeah, that was definitely my jam, was playing, like, pretend with those, with them. Let's see what the peppermint one looks like. Peppermint dog Webkins. Oh my goodness, I remember this one. Oh, this one's cute too. Oh, it's so cute. But yeah, I still have my first one, and then my brother, he used to, so they have a koala. Oh, I gotta animate Ren mood. I don't know how to spell koala. Koala. Webkins, okay. My brother has, I don't know how many of these when he was growing up, but he kept, like, I don't know, he was really rough with these animals. But he didn't know how to pronounce koala, so he called it, what did he call it? He called it a Chickawawa, is how he pronounced it. And we kept telling him koala, and he's like, Chickawawa. Oh man, you guys are bringing me back to those days. But yeah, me and my brother used to play pretend with these all the time. Those were the days. Let me see how much the peppermint doggo's going for. eBay. Seal tag and everything. 180. Honestly, I was expecting more. Ooh. We have one for 49. Well, if you're interested, they have them. Just curious, like, what Webkins are going for. I would love to get back into Webkins. The monkey, I remember. Oh, this used to be so rare back in the day, which was the puppy love one. Oh, I had this one too. The ice dragon. Oh, I had this one too. There's your peppermint puppy. I didn't know they had a tropical dog. Oh my goodness, my boyfriend's gonna hate me. Oh, I remember this one. I still got mine on my desk. Yeah, so we used to like buy these lots all the time without the codes, and that was like the day. I remember the tree frog, I had that one. I remember this one used to be like a rare one too. A lot of these dogs, or a lot of these animals that were special edition were hard to get their thing across. Let me see. Webkins, Rainbow Armadillo retired. I remember having this one. Are they still doing Webkins plushes? Let me see. Can you make Zoe a moderator? Sure. Please don't abuse power, please, or I will have to take it away. Okay, and as moderator. Congratulations, Zoe, you're now a moderator. Literally, I had to sew his leg back. Thanks, Bandit. That's funny. I'll post pictures of my trip when the stream ends. Okay, sounds good. Then we're gonna go for another hour, then I gotta bolt to ice skating lessons. Okay, let me see what Webkinz plushes they're selling now. Man, you guys are bringing me back when I was like 10. Nope. This is the what is this? Yeah, I heard that they had to like rebuild Webkinz Classic to I think they had to bring it over to this whatever the platform is. Okay, Webkinz plush. Oh my goodness, no! My name is Blue. I wish there were ways for us to give, like, assign colors to people, because I love having colors, like how it is on the stream chat. Like, I love that. I just don't like... What do you call it? I don't like how it's just like a standard color on YouTube. I wonder if you can ban other people that are other moderators. Please don't do that. Okay, so they have Webkinz store locators. Do they have any here in Texas? This is too far from me. This is Red Rooster. Where is this located? Why are these like these random towns? Oh, I might be able to visit this one. I don't know where Wise County is, but... Why is it such... It's a tiny population that they're selling these Webkinz toys. That's wild. But like, hey, yeah, I drove like hours to come see you. The new Bronzefell one is a little too far out from my area. Let's see. I don't like these. Hello, Sin. How are you? I don't really like these. These remind me of those, what are they called? Beanie Boos? Are these really what kids are into these days? I find the old ones were cuter. I wish my name could be a dark red. It's my favorite color. I wish that too. I wish I could just like assign out colors to people. That would make me happy. Just start spamming YouTube with that, being like, please. But, man, the armadillo. I don't know. I don't see the appeal of this. What's no rye? Wait, ew, they changed the Webkinz. Yeah. Don't leave. Are you leaving? Oh, I totally got a bounce. Well, goodbye, Rye. Thank you for joining in. I will do my best to join your stream tomorrow from Minecraft, and I might play for funsies on the side. So, have a good rest of your day. Have a good weekend, and I agree. I don't know what these things are. Even this one. Why? Makes no bones about it. And they're $30. Well, if that's the case, I'm just gonna buy old Webkinz for $50. Well, thank you for joining in. See you next time. What is this? Yeah, I don't like this. Okay, let me get my iPad stuff back up. Sorry, we were going down memory lane. Which, fun fact, Club Penguin did make a resurgence for a little bit with private servers, which was not officially Disney, like, owned or whatever, because I know Disney bought them. And, what do you call it? It was a, I'm sorry, I'm having the hugest brain fart. Yeah, I don't know, what are we talking about? Thanks. Oh, Club Penguin. Yeah, and then so these were people that were working on these things, like, as a community, and it was like a free backed project or whatever, and some of them started adding ads to their version of Club Penguin, so they could generate money for servers, but technically you can't do that since you don't own the IP, and it was just this whole thing where Disney was sending, like, cease and desist orders. You know how Disney be, can't let people have a good time. Okay, let me get my iPad shrunk back together. Again, sorry, we were gushing about Webkins, because I love me some Webkins. Whoop. Okay, there we go. Also, has anybody else been like in a Halloween thing? I've been really much like craving some Halloween things. Can you draw your webkin plushies as humans? That would be so much fun. I was very creative with my names as a kid, which were that gray cat I showed you guys. I named that one Gray because yay me. Let me see if I can actually Webkins Classic. Oh, this is like Animal Jam, where they have like Animal Jam Classic and then the other one. I have to get it on desktop. That's stupid. Okay, well I'm not signing in right now, but I'll show you guys someday some of my old Webkins. I had so many. At least I thought I had many. Turns out that was not the case. Okay. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to do this. Okay, there we go. Kinda. It's like I need it. Okay, well. I didn't think this one through. Add that to my art list of things I gotta draw. Just anytime you have a request, Sam, or anybody has a request, just keep a tally for me and then I'm just gonna add that up somewhere. I am gonna be starting a thing called a Trello board, which I can briefly introduce for my people that are not familiar with Trello. Pretend I can spell Trello. This is completely wrong. Okay, give me 1 second to sign in. Login. I have a login somewhere. I haven't used this since college for things relating to college things. But it's pretty much like a task board where you kind of like can set up different things. Create board. Art stuff. I gotta create a workspace. This is stupid. Okay, well anyways, here is an example of how this looks. Where you have like your different boards and you can actually move stuff around to here. And so I plan on doing that with the different art things. Hello! This is just a bunch of random stuff. So. Hello Void, how are you? We are actually, speaking of your name that says Void Wolf, we're actually working on a piece. So some of my viewers are Animal Jam players, and so this is actually one of theirs. So this was a request I got, which I have had on the back burner for like a week and a half that I started working on it and then never finished it. So I am just finishing this up because I at least owe that to them. But this is the character since my face is covering it. So I'm doing my best and stuff, but hello. Wait, are you new? You're new. I am indeed going to stalk your YouTube because I love doing that. I say stalk your YouTube. I just like to see like what people have up on their channels. If there's any art stuff, then I will obviously ask for permission, but I will share it for funsies. Okay, Void Wolf, go to channel. Okay, I can tell that you do art based on your profile picture, and that's it. But it's really well done. Yes, I've been jumping around streams. Fair enough. Well, your stuff looks really good. I really like your profile picture. I think it's nice. I don't do anything. I do have Instagram though. Okay. Is it the same username? Void the Werewolf. So I'll drop you a follow for funsies. I'm trying to connect with other artists and whatever, so. But yeah. I can show everybody. Hold up. This is the profile picture. I'm sorry, you can't really see it. It's being covered up, but look how good that looks. Do you do typically just traditional art, or what is your art medium? I'm actually gonna cry, but we're gonna merge this down. I didn't want to do that, but I felt like I needed to. So, but yeah, what's your art medium? I do both traditional and digital. Nice. Yeah, I'm mostly a digital person. I'm still on an artist journey, so please disregard if you see that things look like garbage. I'm still figuring out my style and stuff, so. But definitely a motivator for people that don't know how to do art or still learning. It's okay to put yourself out there. You're learning. I always feel like I have to put that disclaimer up because people are mean for no reason. Very mean. If you guys know that song by Taylor Swift, then called Mean, then you know. It's just a bunch of meanies. Can you make Void a moderator? Sure. I've been doing this thing where everyone's just a moderator for a little bit, just because I like to see the blue. I really wish YouTube gave us options to give like assigned colors to people. So I like seeing the colorfulness. Have you seen any cool artists on the YouTubes? Wait, no. That's moderator. And there you go. Please don't abuse the power and blah blah blah, just standard stuff. I like seeing blue. What's your favorite color, Void? Ooh. That is a great question. This is also a very groovy song is the way I'd describe this. Okay, let me see how this is. I hear sounds. Hope my cat's not up to mischief. I hate to do this, but I'm just gonna start merging stuff down. Like I'm at that part that it's fine. Ooh, probably blue, purple, or just purple. Ooh, blue purple's definitely a fun color. Same thing for purple. What art you use to create? It looked like it might have been color pencil and on paper. Don't quote me on that. I think it might have been traditional. If that was indeed digital art, then props to you for making that look very traditional. And I know it's possible to do. There was one person on a Discord thing I'm part of where they did this whole art thing, and I honestly thought it was done on paper, that they just scanned it, and nope, they did it on Procreate. What kind of stuff do you use for your, I know you said that you do stuff digitally. Do you have a specific app you like using? I've had Procreate since Procreate was like $5 or something, $5-6. So, you know, of course, it's gonna be my preferred app use. Is my thing just taking a dump? Okay, there we go. Trying to make it look like that the little cloud hump is above them, if that makes any sense. Sam is an investigator. Secretly just works for the FBI. Child FBI person. Typically, I've been using Adobe InDesign. Really? That's not my first choice of app for art. I've always thought of InDesign. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the app version. I'm sorry. I was thinking of it's another one that they have called it's like what they use for like making magazines and stuff like that. No, is it the same thing? I think it is InDesign. Is InDesign on iPad? I was thinking of Designer. Okay. You use InDesign? I know that that's kind of used more for like magazines and like catalogs. First time I've heard somebody say that they use that for their art stuff, which is interesting, so. But I know it's very similar to their other app, Illustrator, for vector art, so I understand. But still wild. I swear Sam is not going to collect your credit card information and stuff like that. They just want to get to know people. I use InDesign and Photoshop. Nice. Yeah, I know like Photoshop was the standard back in the day for people doing art. I just never got into that personally. Well, first of all, I don't know. Sam is a very curious person. That is indeed true. And I'm cool with it. Just share as much information as you feel like sharing, and if not, then that is okay too. By the way, this is like the worst way to do art things. Just don't do as I do. We'll just go back in and clean up some of this stuff. I will say it is kind of satisfying to like erase away all this stuff, you know. There we go. This is cute. Are you a Adobe veteran? No, not in the slightest. It was kind of hard at first, but now I have more experience. It's much easier. That's how it is. My editing software that I use is a perpetual license, which is pretty much where you buy it once and you have it for life. I don't know if they're gonna do like updates in the future where you have to pay for that, but for now they give out, you know, the free updates. And it's been a learning curve over the last, I've been using it for close to 1.5 years now, and it's definitely a whole learning curve. And that's how it is with like most of these programs these days. So I feel you. I do Procreate. It's like, I know how things work in this app, but that's about it. I don't really know how to utilize them for them to be like good. Oh, I just realized that these wings actually come in and curve. I'm actually gonna scream and cry. Okay, well, back to the drawing board. It was hard to see. Don't mind me erasing. Do you like Ayura's Dream Sketch Brush? I am not familiar with that brush. Not familiar with it at all. It's not as sharp as I want it to be, though. I am curious about that brush, though. Hold up. What'd you say it was called? I don't really know how to pronounce her name, but you know. V-I-Y. I forgot I followed them. What art app do they use? Ooh. These are the brushes in question. 1 second. Oh, these are so pretty. Perfect sketching line art look. Extra weight. This is cute. Perfect for filling in or streamline for perfect control. I like this song. It's nice. I'll have to check that out. My only beef that I have with some artists, and I'm saying for her specifically, she's kind of built up her reputation on stuff. You know, I mean, she's got, you know, she's like 150K away from getting 100 subscribers, so like that makes sense. But there are people that have like, that they're trying to gatekeep everything, and then they charge you, like, her brushes might be like $5-6, but other artists just charge an arm and a leg for some reason. It's like, but why? So yeah, that's something that irks me a little bit. I don't really know how to get these other wings to look great. That's as good as that's getting. What kind of music do you like, Void? Music stuff. I know I'm not Void, but music things and stuff. Man, I really like these music. No, I lost the point. Well, I'm gonna do my best to clean this up. I should not have attached these things together, but you know. Really, anything classical and certain country. Fair enough. I do like me some good classical. I play piano sometimes, so... Which I have my own little fun little keyboard that I play on sometimes. Oh, yeah, I really don't like country. So I like some country. I feel like it's like hit or miss. It's gotta be like that upbeat kind of country music for me. And there's some songs that have made it big that are, I guess, country. So speaking of music, so pop music is supposed to be like popular music, and obviously pop has a very pop sound. Like, I'll play a pop song for an example that will not get me copyright strucketh. Can I pick the music? Like, it's got a very it's got a very distinct sound for what is pop, but at the same time, you could have a country song, a rap song, you know, all these songs go popular, and therefore it is considered pop music, technically speaking, because pop music stands for popular music. So, you know, example. So yeah, just something I definitely noticed. Yep, I'm gonna continue trying to remediate this. I never said I was good, but you guys can watch me improve at some point in the future. Like, I've been there when she sucked at art. I have to figure out a way for me to try to fix this, because it's looking like hot diggity garbage. What is this? Oh, this is the cloud. I'm sorry. How did I not know that? It's okay. You don't suck. You're learning. Thank you. That's just how it is. It's a learning curve. So my journey with art is I've been doing it on and off over the years. Like if you guys want to cry, hold up. So like my older stuff, not popular. Excuse my cringy things. And I've shared this with some people before. But I used to do speed paints on MS Paint doing the Powerpuff Girl style, and like this one got 21k views, you know, so I mean, and then I would do this on and off, but I wouldn't stick with it, and I would get so discouraged, and so I would just, you know, I don't know, I was like, I'm not good, so I tried for 2 days, and then be like, I suck at it, and then never get back into it until like 3 years later, and then we'd start the cycle again, and now I'm actually fully committed. I've felt less discouraged. I don't know, maybe it's because I've been sharing just stuff on the internet, so. Also, everyone here is my cat. Back to painting stuff. But definitely, indeed, is a learning journey, like you said. That's why I try to encourage any artist to not give up. Okay, that's as good as that's probably gonna get. What's going on? Oh, that's the tail. I keep forgetting things that I drew for this. They do have this weird ear thing. Also, I'm not sure how I'm feeling the song. Ooh, this is like a fun little song. Cat. 1 second. He was trying to take this. I want to steal the cat. I will ship him in a box and send him to you. I'll put some food in there and you can keep him. He's a pain in my butt. You can keep cat. He is up for grabs. Anybody else want cat? I will divide him into different pieces where I'll find his brothers and sisters and you guys can keep him. I don't know how I feel about this line being there, but that's fine. Yay, get a 4th cat. You can keep him. He's a brat. Just know he will scream at your door in the middle of the night because he feels like it. Okay, reference layer. I like this song. This song's nice. Okay, I hate this. Okay, let's just work on this other piece here. Does anybody have any plans for the day? I don't have many things. going on today. I hate this. Can I still put another piece that I did? I did these exact ears on somebody else's piece. Can I help you? Can I help you? You haven't played Animal John. I love that. Animal John. You guys like to play Animal John? Like oh, the ears look a little different. The little neck or earring piece. Animal Jam. Fair enough. Does anyone have any ideas for my character? For my character to be wearing or doing? Are you talking about your Void the Wear character? Forgot what your character looked like. No, I've not played Animal Jam. It's definitely a game. It can be for some people and not for some people. Eating a lollipop. I'm having some art block. I don't know, I'm in a really much of a lollipop mood right now. I want a lollipop. I vote for lollipop. Yeah, I feel you. So apparently not only is it a form of art block if you don't, like, can't remember, or like if I've been working on a piece and I'm just not feeling motivated, that's another form of artist block that if I keep drawing and things don't look right, then that means it's probably time to put that piece away for a little bit. Cause mood. I can do both ideas that give me some ideas. Cool. That's how I am, but sometimes I'll take some ideas. Yeah, no, I definitely get you when it comes to the whole art block stuff. Okay, we're just gonna have to get these ears over with because I am not having it. I am not having a good time with it. Okay, I don't like how green that was looking. I want it more warm. Brighter, a little darker. That looks kind of like that color. Just take my money. That's kind of cute, I guess. Let's take some green. Saturate the heck out of you. A little lighter. And voila! Yeah, nice song. I don't know how these would logistically look. I don't draw, but I love watching others draw and animate. You should join the art bandwagon. I love, join the cult. The art cult. I don't know how I feel about the song. All very cute. I am certainly trying. I'm not really sure what to do about the collar. I just don't have space for the collar, if I'm gonna be honest. When you return to school, Zoe. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I don't really know how logistically the ears are supposed to look, but that's okay. One of my favorite pieces I did for another Animal Jam person, but they're having a ton of drama right now, is this one. Where are you? This one. This one's really pretty. This was one of my favorite designs. I still haven't gotten around to posting it, but that's been done for like forever now. Okay, let's add this weird, whatever you call this thing, up top. The captain's hat, I guess. I don't really know what any of these pieces are called. Okay, I don't really know what's going on up front here, but it's a thing. When you look like you might be white. You're like an odd guy, maybe? Uh-oh. That's not the color you're supposed to be. I'm not sure I'm going to be homeschooled, at least for the first year of high school. They said that the school will call us, and my mom... my mom. Nice, okay. Yeah, I know during the pandemic a lot of kids, a friend of mine, she's the one that does my nails, she homeschooled her kids during the pandemic because she's like, yeah, we're not doing this online learning stuff and... or whatever. I thought it was definitely an interesting approach. Okay, we're gonna have to read some other problems away yet again. But I did online classes in person. Except when I was in college, I took some online classes. However, it was possible for my degree since I went to school for computers. For anyone wondering, yes, I do work in a field for computers. I think I've mentioned it like a million times, but... there we go. That is certainly a hat. I don't really like how thick he'd be looking though. Maybe just making it shorter might make me feel a little better. But yeah, speaking of your whole homeschool thing, I had a neighbor that homeschooled their kids, at least her daughter, until her daughter, or I think the girl was dealing with a lot of bullying in elementary school, so she was pretty much homeschooled until her junior year of high school. And she was like, I want to finally go to public school, and she was thriving. I think she just graduated last year, so I don't really know what her college plans are. But I think it did her a lot of good that she did end up doing in-person schooling. Just, I mean, she turned into a completely different person. She was more of a reserved girl, and now she's like blossoming. Like, you do you, girly. I really want to touch the collar, I just don't have any space. I didn't account for a neck. Sometimes I'll get mad if I don't have the collar. Can I just add random spikes or something? No, I don't like watching movies because I can't sit still and won't stop talking. I don't really like K-pop though. Fair enough. What I've done sometimes with movies is sometimes if I don't have enough time to sit down and watch like an hour-and-a-half movie, I might break it up into smaller chunks. So I might watch half of it or a third of it. And I guess I've gotten into that being a habit so much that at my job I have a whole movie list going on of movies I'm supposed to watch, and a couple of them I've watched half of, and then I just keep falling asleep during the second half, so that's why I like break it up when I can. But you know, that's a me problem. LOL. Oh, she's got boots back here too. Why? Okay, you know, I am going to skip the color, hope they don't yell at me. I know it's kind of like part of their character and stuff like that. I don't have space for it. We'll see. We'll just add everything else, and then knowing me, maybe I'll sit on it and just see if I want to change it. Having most likely ADHD, Tourette's, and possibly autism makes it hard for me to do a lot of things. Oh! I think my only thing that is, what do you call it? It's a lot of, what do you call it? Trying to focus on one thing. I am all over the place with the things I like to do. So I'll hyper fixate on something and then I'll bounce around from different things, which is why I have 20 different art things going on right now that I gotta finish. Also, Sam, don't yell at me for not completing the created character yet. I still gotta do that. I kinda like this song. This song's kinda cool. But fair enough. Just whatever makes you feel comfortable. Let's see how thick this actually makes the foot area. I don't really know how comfortable it would be to lay on this sort of stuff. Hello. How would you like to be in my workspace? I don't like you that much. Why are you leaving me? My poor cat. Somebody remind me to get more cats for him. I keep saying he needs a friend, so then he'll stop being lonely. So when I first got my cat, he was just, what do you call it? He was staying at my mom's to kind of give us time to like transition into my apartment and moving out. And my cat was pretty much raised around other cats because he was there for a good maybe like 6 months. And we thought that bringing him in about 6 months ago that he would be lonely without the cats, but no, he's been doing fine. He didn't really need it. Pretend I can do art thing. Okay, that's as good as this is probably gonna get. Let's just take this blue color. Okay, blue boots. Can I fit the collar somewhere? It's like goofed on the head too, lol. My older sister used to play K-pop when we were younger, but we both don't like K-pop now. My job, there is a guy in one of our departments. He works on our cybersecurity team, and every Thursday it's K-pop Thursday because his daughters love K-pop. And what's funny is that no one else from that team comes in on that day because they don't want to hear it, but I thought it was funny. But that's just kind of their thing, is K-pop Thursday in that room. They have like their own little section of the office that it's just like closed off, so they can kind of get away with playing that music. But yeah, Thursdays is K-pop Thursdays. I've heard a little bit of Soda Pop. That is like my favorite song, the most poppy song, and I love it. It's definitely my favorite piece. What are you doing? You want to say hi? Yes. Oh. Hello. It is me and my cat. Say hello. Do we look alike? Yeah, if you guys aren't comfortable with sharing something, go for it. And it is all up to you guys and how you guys are. But just... That's as good as that's gonna get. Give me 1 second. I kinda like the song. The song's kinda nice. Okay, I will definitely stop being a weirdo. Okay, I think I'm gonna start shading for now, and then we'll see if I'm gonna add anything else. I'm gonna do my shadows. I've been doing it more of like this bright blue. I mean, obviously I'm gonna go back in and change some stuff, but I don't know, there's just been something about going in with purple. That was the... Oh, I'm sorry, you guys can't see my art. There's just been something about doing stuff with purple, and then I found myself that I was doing more things on the blue scale, so I like to cheat the system. I don't really like doing art. What do you call it? Okay, let me undo that. Let's duplicate that, and I'm just gonna merge this down, flatten. I'm just gonna keep the other one as untouched. But yeah, I cheat the system by just doing one shadow color because I'm lazy. I don't know how that's gonna work here We'll figure that out. Fun fact, she has 3 different prosthetic limbs. Ooh, what parts of her are prosthetic limbs? Oh, this is a nice song. I am quite interested to hear about your Void character. Honestly, I gotta see. For my people that watch Rybread, do they like actually shade, or what's their? I gotta reach out to them at some point and ask about that. I just got a lot of questions. Also, I don't know how to shade for the life of me, so please disregard anything that might look weird and awkward. One second. And I really like this song. Yeah, no, this is like the most satisfying part for me is definitely this. Her right hand, left leg, and left arm. Oh. That, I was gonna say, that in real life would probably suck. That's really cool. Is it like bionic, or is it just, like, just prosthetic? I also would like to say that I really like where some stuff is going in terms of bionic, like prosthetic stuff, which is really cool. I am definitely intrigued with to see like where that stuff is going. Rye does shade her art, yes. Okay. Noted. Yeah, I'll have to jump on her stream and just kind of see like what she's doing and whatever. This song is definitely a vibe. Honestly, I just kind of guesstimate where the shading's gonna be, but I'm not great at it. Oh no! I've been doing the shadows on top. Not on a different layer. I'm so sad. When are you gonna make videos soon? Mood. Okay, no, we're just gonna go back to shading the body. I'm so sad. I worked so hard on that. I would love to shade in like, there was one person I follow or watched that they did like a whole hyperpop related thing. I would love to do like hyperpop art stuff, but she did her stuff in like where she did some of her shading with like neon colors, which I thought was like really cool. And I kind of did that with one of my pieces I worked on. Let me see. Originally at the beginning, she was just missing her right hand. It was a regular prosthetic. Towards the end, she has a more advanced prosthetic that, as she needs more accessibility. What about the other ones? That's still really cool. I should do that. I'm gonna create a character with that. I'm gonna see if I can incorporate that onto my my Wednesday stream for create a character. So that might be an interesting little twist or something. I mean, I kind of did an amputated character, I guess, for my last create a character. Oh no. What language is this? When you smile. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Korean. Can you do color dodge when you finish? Who's color dodge? Oh, it's a blending mode. Yes. We will be doing that. We will be doing that. This is just how I kind of do it, just to kind of help me map out everything. You see, Void, what are your pronouns? She, her, and so we're voids. Cool, thanks for letting me know. I just want to make sure I refer to you as the right pronouns. The other two come later as she loses them in a big battle. Oh, wow. Man, I'm gonna need you to write out Void's whole backstory somewhere. I love hearing about these different stories and stuff like that. So what are you gonna be drawing? I know you said you had art block and that we supposedly gave you some ideas. I am interested. Man, oh no, my art thing! Okay, bear with me a second as I try to fix this. I don't know what happened. We're just gonna have to reset my iPad again. It sometimes disconnects from my computer. The other two come later. She lists them in a big battle. I'm gonna be right back for 1 second. I gotta go wake up my boyfriend. So I will be back. Just give me like 2 seconds. I'm back. Okay, let's go finish up this art piece. Then I gotta run. You have a favorite? Let me see. I'm doing a workout outfit for her. That's cute. I want to see that. I'll have to give you a follow on Instagram because I really want to check out your stuff. So I'll follow you later today. I just not able to now. Oh, 8:05. Also, thank you. How are you doing, Zoe? Do you have a favorite food? I know you didn't ask me, but... Ooh, I love mac and cheese. That is like the staple of like American household foods, and that's like my favorite like comfort food. Not at the moment, many. I have a lot of sensory issues. Fair enough. Are you talking about the food or the stuff? Okay, there we go. So I'm really digging this song. Maybe I have to go back in and try to change up some of this. Honestly, my thing when it comes to... Also, I'm so glad that you reminded me that that thing's called color dodge. I didn't know what that thing was called for the life of me, where you kind of, you know, do change up some of the settings or whatever. I never knew that. I've just been calling it, like, change the filters or something. Oh, food. Fair enough. Do you have any that you do like? Or that you did like due to the sensory issues? God, this is gonna look so stupid. That's okay. Honestly, I think my light source is coming from, like, up here. So... trying to shade as much as I can, but not. I like this song. This song gives very much summer vibe. I do too. Sensory issues make it hard for me to eat. I have a list of seafood foods that I can eat, and I only have 19. It's not that much at all. Fair enough. Do you guys have any food textures you guys like? I like pasta textures. I don't know. There's just something about pasta that I really like. You know, I don't know. I also like cheese. Cheese is my, like... I think if I had to live off of one food, it would be anything with cheese. Unfortunately, I am lactose intolerant, so I should not be able to... I'm not really supposed to be eating it, unfortunately. It's just one of those unfortunate parts for me that I have food I shouldn't be eating, but I eat it anyways, because why not? Most of it is snacks. I do like plain pasta, pizza with no sauce, and tacos because that's the main food I don't have beef with. Oh, I was so confused. I thought you had beef in the tacos and then you said you don't like beef with it, but no, you said you don't have beef with. I love that. Throws cheese at Megan's and she said you like cheese. I love me some cheese. I can't stop eating it. Ask anybody. It's like my favorite food out in existence. Have you guys had the combination, like, cheese with chocolate? Like, I'm gonna sound crazy, but it's actually pretty good. I feel like they do that with, like, charcuterie boards, that they, like, mix the two together. And it's just so good. Okay, I'm just gonna... I swear this is not gonna be blue at the end, it's just how we're just shoving everything. I used to care about getting the blue on, like, the black lines or whatever, but it's not gonna matter anyways, because it's black. So, you know. What is the texture of cheese? I don't know. My mom, so my mom works in the airline industry, and she had somebody that called in asking if they could get a ticket to go to the moon. This is like 2008. And she was like, excuse me? And they're like, yeah, something about the moon was made up of cheese or something. And I was like, my dude, what? I used to think it was the funniest thing on the world. It used to make me giggle all the time. I was like, a person really just asked if they could get a ticket to go to the moon. Keep in mind, we didn't really have, like, we weren't really sending people, like, to space at this point, or not a lot of people. Woo! Doing my best to not get it outside the black. And this is gonna be true, we trust the process. Fun fact, the Beetlejuice animated movie has an animated movie because the first movie got its hit. I didn't know that. Fun fact for you, I didn't see Beetlejuice until I saw the musical first, and then I saw the sequel, and then I saw the original one last year. But for anyone who didn't know, yeah, that was just wild to me. I got a lot of backlash at my job, sorta. They're like, so you've seen everything else, but you haven't seen the original. But I had no idea there was an animated, TV series. Pretend I can English right. I'm telling you, this is a very messy thing. Hopefully this will be a definitely trust the process, besties. I like this song. Okay. This is when we'll do that. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this. This came out really good. Clean it up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna Gaussian blur this because some of it looks kind of like garbage, so it's kind of a way for me to hide some of my mistakes. You know, we're just gonna... Blue is a good choice. I think I'm gonna do a challenge where I actually go in and actually try to draw an animal jam for fun. This is like my officially new favorite thing. Honestly, if the light sources are coming from up here, this part would actually be covered up. I'm still learning how to do perspective when it comes to stuff. This would definitely be something here. I swear, I'm not gonna shade the whole body, just most of it. This is cute. This is so cute, I love this. Should I Gaussian blur this? I'm gonna say no, but I am going to tone down. Oh. That's cute, okay. And then I want to add my light source. So I do have a thing for that. I will find it. Bread. I like bread too. Okay. I like that song. I gotta have a better light source. This is cute. Okay, there we go. OMG, I thought of something that happened the other day and it was the most wholesome thing ever. Please share. I'd love to hear about it. Let's try to see if I can throw in some clouds in the background for funsies. Could have sworn they have a cloud texture that comes default with the program. I had someone during Art Fight go out of their comfort zone just to draw something for me. That is so cute. I really gotta catch up on that. I've been very behind. I'm doing my best. There's just so many things I gotta... Maybe tomorrow it'll be like an Art Fight day for me to get caught up on stuff. There we go, clouds. I hate this. I want everybody to know that. You know, what if I just take the clouds and just... Wait, are you in Art Fight now? Okay, how do I flatten you? This is cute. Okay. I just gotta figure out how to do that fun little thing I did earlier. And then... Yes, I'm doing Art Fight. This is actually my first year doing it. Yo, samesies! I get so excited when other people are doing other art things. Okay, this looks like hot diggity garbage. Here we go. You know, I have a better idea. Since I joined, I never felt more wanted in the community. That's kind of that's what's kind of good about Art Fight, is that you're very... It's definitely a thing, you know. Here we go. Okay, this is cute. I can get behind this. Okay, let me shove my signature here, and that'll be... I'll probably go in and change some of the, like, coloration on this, but... Well, okay, that is going to be it for today's morning stream. I gotta run now to skate lesson. I will be back here tomorrow at the same time that I started, which was 2 hours ago, to stream. Feel free to join in if you guys can. If not, then it's cool. I will see you in a future stream. So thank you again, everyone that joined in. It was fun to hang out with you guys and just talk and finish up something finally. I've been a little on the back burner with a lot of art